A lot of people are asking me to do a review of Men in Black 3, so I'm going to put it here on this TG Does Life channel because you guys kind of get neglected over here. So first of all, Will Smith does not give a fuck anymore. Will Smith has stopped playing characters organically, and now he's just trying to play Will Smith. You can tell just watching him that the whole process has become mechanical, and he no longer has any real interest or engagement. Tommy Lee Jones is barely more than a fucking cameo in the movie. I can't imagine that he has more than 10 minutes of screen time in the whole 2-hour movie. Maybe 20 at best. I don't think so, but maybe I'm misperceiving things. Josh Brolin, who actually plays Kay for the majority of the film, does a good job, but he's really not given any good lines or anything to work with, so it's kind of a waste of a good performance. The villain is generic as could be. A lot of people complain that the villain in Avatar was generic. That guy seems like the most complex and Shakespearean character that you've ever seen compared to the villain in this. I don't remember his name. I don't remember anything he said. I barely remember the things he did. There was some creativeness in his basic design. In fact, the aliens in general were well designed. Perhaps even better designed in this film than they were in the two previous ones. Although Men in Black 2 is kind of a horrible repressed memory for me, so I'm not exactly sure. Maybe that did have good designs too. But I just remember that being this movie is not traumatizing like Men in Black 2 is, because I remember going into the theater to see Men in Black 2, and then I remember walking out of the theater at the end of the movie, and I don't remember anything that happened in between. So I've repressed it. It's that bad. But I don't think I'll be repressing Men in Black 3, but I certainly won't be remembering it fondly. I didn't hate every single second. I thought that the time travel effects were handled well, although the logical consistency pertaining to the time travel plot was nil. It just non-existent. But the actual effects of the time travel were very interesting, the way they did it. If you're someone who really enjoys a lot of very silly CGI visual motifs and stuff like that, then you might get some enjoyment out of it. But I mean, even the special effects, they look slightly dated. They don't look incredibly dated, but they just don't seem to hold a candle to their competition this summer. I mean, when you see the way that The Dark Knight Rises looks, and Prometheus looks, and the way the Avengers looked, and then you compare it to Men in Black 3, it almost looks, it looks like something that came 5 or 10 years earlier. So even if you're just in it for the eye candy, it's maybe not the greatest film. Although there is a lot of creativity put into the sets and stuff like that, and I guess it's not completely horrible, but it doesn't strike me as something particularly worth seeing. If you're on the fence about it, I would just go ahead and say fuck that. Wait for Prometheus. That's coming out pretty soon now. I just don't think it's worth it.